following is a quick demonstration of installing, configuring, and using Open-AudIT to discover the devices on your network. Open-AudIT has a dependency on Nmap. So first of all, go to nmap.org and download the binary. Next, jump over to openaudit.org and download the latest version. While Open-AudIT is downloading, we'll quickly install Nmap. Just accept the defaults are all fine. Okay, Nmap's installed. Now we just need to wait for Open-AudIT to download. Make sure you check out the documentation wiki. I'll include the link in the comments. The Open-AudIT forums and the Open-AudIT questions sites are always great places to ask for help. Once Open-AudIT has downloaded, right-click the binary and click Run as Administrator. Accept the defaults as usual, and everything should be installed for you. And that's it. You've just installed Open-AudIT. Now let's find out what's on our network. If we log into Enterprise or Professional, we can see the splash screen to activate our 20 free licenses. So we'll just quickly fill that out and activate. There's our welcome splash screen. Let's just maximize the window. And to start discovering devices, we really do need some credentials. We ship with a default SNMP community string of public. That's a reasonably well-known default, but other than that, you'll need to put in your specific credentials. We'll just put in a few here for our network. Open-AudIT can handle a variety of credential types, from the usual SNMP and SSH, including keys and password protected keys, to Windows credentials. These credentials are tested and used when running discovery. If you don't have the credentials for a device on your network, you will still see the device in Open-AudIT. However, the data retrieval will be very limited. Let's create some discoveries. First off is just a small IP range. Open-AudIT will do the usual IP subnet addresses, But for this case, we don't want to wait all day for it, so just a quick range of 10 IPs should be enough to start us off. You do need to select a network address, so where your devices will return their information to. In this case, the only reason we actually have to select that is because this particular server has 2 network cards. Open-AudIT won't pick one of those at random for you. Some of your networks may be able to get to one IP, some of your networks may be able to get to another. But if you do just have a single network card and a single IP address on the server, it will be selected for you automatically. So we can run one of our discoveries. It's now been started. You can click refresh at any time to update the logs in the panel down below. Here we can see we've found 2 computer devices already, and we're finding more as time progresses. To have a look at the details of those devices, now we can simply go to Manage Devices, List Devices, and there we are. We're starting to already see exactly what's on our network. Let's start our second discovery. This small range does contain both a switch and a router. Here we can see when it's scanned an IP but it hasn't responded, and then when it has responded, it's submitted that data back to Open-AudIT. So Open-AudIT would now be querying that device for its details. We can already see Open-AudIT has determined that it's a switch. So if we go back to our device list, we can see it's found the switch and it's also found the router as well. In this example, it's a Cisco switch. We can see the modules that are installed in the switch. And we can see its actual network adapters. Nmap will also tell us the open ports on that device. Back to our device list though, if we go and look at an actual computer, you'll see we've got hardware, software, settings. The amount of data that we retrieve is quite extensive. Here you can see the processor, the memory, the BIOS and motherboard, the installed network cards, and the disks and partitions. We also retrieve the list of installed software, the services that are running on the machine. We currently retrieve MySQL and Apache services details as well. But it really is that simple and that fast to get Open-AudIT running on your network. That's been under 10 minutes, and we've downloaded, installed, configured, and discovered devices on our network. It's that easy.